What's up, everybody? GunsBlazing19 here, and this is some Diablo 3. It's not a live commentary, but I thought I'd just show you this video because, well, first of all, if you can't already tell, I have two elite enemy groups on me. They just randomly spawned like next to each other, and I unfortunately had to run into them, and I had to deal with their bullshit. But yeah, so what I kind of want to go over in this commentary is my thoughts on Diablo 3. I know it's kind of late for this, but whatever, I'm not gonna worry about it. But I just wanted to share my thoughts, my I don't know, my opinions on the game, what I think Blizzard did good, Blizzard could have done a lot better. And by the way, this is all on Inferno. This is my Barbarian, level 60. I have yet to beat Inferno. Biggest reason is I've been farming a lot of gold for a long time just to get gear, and yeah, I just recently purchased some new gear, and that's why I'm starting to play again the actual story. This is Act 1. So let's get on with it. So Diablo 3, I feel, is a game that if you're looking for a very very enriching experience, like as far as the story goes, where you're just immersed into the story, you're really not, this is not the game for you, just because it really failed to capture me in that sense. But at the same time, I feel that its gameplay is some of the best to come out this year. I mean, the gameplay itself, the core mechanics of this game are very, very high level. I'm sure Blizzard put a lot of work into this because the perk tiers work perfectly. The skills really they really balance out as far as all the different classes, except the Barbarian seems pretty outclassed in just about every way compared to the other classes. But other than that, I mean, I really feel like they did a pretty good job balancing skills and balancing different classes and whatnot. Yeah, I mean, this game overall, out of 10, if I had to give it a rating, I'd probably give it a 6 or 7. And one of my bigger complaints about this game is how little skill this game really takes. I mean, if you see the tactics I'm using right now, all I'm doing is just like hit and run, hit and run, hit and run. And that's just because if I stay in their face for too long, I'm gonna die, straight up. I mean, they do way too much damage. I don't have the greatest gear in the world. You'll see later on. I don't have the greatest stats in the world. But, really, this game is just 99% gear based. I mean, as long as you have good gear and you have the correct gear for your class, and you know like how to search the auction house, how to, just that basic knowledge of buying the correct gear, and just making sure that your TPS is high. I mean, high enough at least for your level, and you have enough vitality and health. You're guaranteed basically to just crush this game, because it's such a gear-based game. You're not gonna get anywhere with shitty gear. It will not happen, and that's unfortunate, because that's one of the things that, I mean, if you were to maybe nerf all the gear and nerf like how much damage and like how much effect that the stats have on how much damage you take and how much damage you'll deal, and you just give it a more, you try to figure out. I just died here because I was a moron and didn't get the health globes that were up there a little bit. But anyway, if you just nerfed the gear, if Blizzard just nerfed the gear, they could seriously increase the skill level and probably make it a lot more enjoyable just to everybody, because it wouldn't all just be grinding and farming gold for hours on end, because that everyone knows that's fucking boring. I mean, there's absolutely no fun in farming for gold unless maybe you're doing it with a party or something, but really, in my experience, because I've never gone farming with a party, because I've never heard of that. At least I don't know how to. Maybe there is, maybe there isn't, I don't know. But they seriously need to do something about how just gear-based this game is. That's my biggest complaint overall, probably. And here you see me running around because I don't know where I led all those monsters. I'm trying to go find them. There's one of them. I believe I killed these guys, and then since they finally separated out those fucking giant bull things or whatever they are, they separated from these guys. So I think I kill these guys and then go find the other guys and kill those guys as well. But yeah, that's just my thoughts. My thoughts on the classes. Overall, ranged classes are a lot better than the melee classes. The Barbarian is, in my opinion, pretty outclassed compared to the other classes because he doesn't have many skills that are constantly doing damage to enemies. Like, for example, the only skill that I really know of that combined with stun does a lot of damage for quite a while is Earthquake, and you see me, I'm using that right now, but it's on recharge, or it's being recharged. But a lot of the other classes have like skills that are always in effect and like always doing damage as long as they're within. Always doing damage to enemies as long as the enemies are within a certain range. And I mean, they have multiple skills like that, but the Barbarian really doesn't. Just besides Earthquake. I mean, in my opinion, everything else in the same category as Earthquake is total garbage. I've tried all the skills out for Barbarian, because that's where most of my time has been spent on this game, on my Barbarian. I've just been farming on him. I've just been probably 90% of my gameplay time has been on the Barbarian. But yeah, so what else to talk about in this game? I guess I'll talk about my tactics a little. I mean, it's really nothing to it really, but oh, I actually found out this today. These bigger guys, they're called Death Rattle Patron of the Mad or something, I don't know. Well, these bigger mobs, if you can get them within tight corridors in the map, such as like hallways and whatnot, or little like walkways, roads, whatever, if you can get them, if you kind of like run around a corner, I can't really show you an example, but run around a corner, a lot of times these guys will get stuck on corners, and if you stay on the same corner, they'll still be able to attack you, but they won't be able to charge you or anything, and a lot of times their magic is out of range of you. So yeah, that's a tip, quickie for you. But there you see my DPS, 11,798, not very good. Armor, 7,621, again, not very good. Gonna need to farm a lot more gold for better armor and whatnot. But yeah, that's about it. So thanks for watching, and bye.